tell us about your association with MAC and why did you choose to associate with this brand?
My journey with MAC has been a very long one, even though not officially, but I feel like any person who's a makeup lover, their journey starts with MAC. And then as a brand, you become so loyal to everything that they have that, you know, it just an everyday part of your life. I get very excited, every time somebody asks me this. Um, I feel MAC has been, they've been leaders in the world of beauty and makeup and artistry, makeup artistry. I really love what the brand stands for, which is inclusivity, equality, their morals, their ethics, the way they celebrate beauty is something that I really resonate with. I feel, just as a brand, they've always been the leaders for any work that's been disruptive. They've always been the leaders for as I said, inclusivity, and for me, it feels like life has literally come a full circle with my collaboration with MAC, because I remember as a young girl, I would literally like wait when the first MAC store opened. Oh my God, I was so excited. And I would literally like wait and, collect my pocket money to go buy like that lipstick or to go buy like that foundation. And, today I'm the face of the brand and I honestly feel very, very honored.
Also, Bhumi, at a time where, we know that most of the brands, especially beauty brands, fashion brands are speaking about diversity, inclusivity, body positivity. But then at the other end, they also have to sell their products and they have to tell the consumer that, you need me. In such a situation and in such a dilemma that the brands are facing today, what role does a brand endorser play?
I feel a brand endorser really kind of lets people know what the brand believes in. Look, with my cinema, I have always tried to shatter any kind of beauty, any kind of unrealistic beauty standards that have been created over years. I always stand for body positivity. I am borderline obsessed with myself. I love everything about myself because this is the way I'm born. And I keep drilling it within people. And I feel that exactly. And I feel that's the reason MAC and I collaborated. When they were looking for the ambassador, they've never had one in India. When they were looking for the ambassador, I feel it was these aspects of my professional and personal life that they resonated with. And that speaks a lot about the brand. They've never been the ones who kind of tell you that, oh, buy this to look this way. It's always been about you look this way and you're beautiful and let's celebrate it. And that's why I love the brand so much. And I feel that's why MAC has the kind of loyalty in the market that it has. There are certain products, there are certain things that we've been using for donkey's years, that are just favorites and that just hasn't changed. And I can say it surely that there are so many women, like, certain lipsticks, certain products that are just like our go-to. And that only happens when a brand is ethical, makes you feel good about yourself and helps you accept who you are.
Okay, and you mentioned about the kind of roles you played. So let's say beginning from Dam Laga Ke Haisha to Toilet Ek Prem Katha to even Sant Ki Aankh or Bala, you have played characters, that have stood their ground. Strong female characters that stood their ground in whatever shape, size, skin color, doesn't matter. Is it something that you're trying to communicate through your art?
Oh, absolutely. I feel as an actor, it is my responsibility to communicate what I feel is right. And that doesn't mean that I'm trying to topo my opinions onto people, but there's a certain understanding of the world that we live in. And art is one of the most strong mediums for any kind of provocation, for any kind of change in a certain mindset. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. And I feel so fortunate that, these fantastic women have come my way who don't shy away from their color, their beautiful size, who love with all their heart, who who rebel with all their gut and who are just strong women here to like give any kind of patriarchy a fight. And it gives me a lot of personal satisfaction, and it honestly gives me a kick doing so.
That's really awesome. Also, Bhumi, over the past 1 year, we have seen how the world has confronted with many issues, including individuality, including again body positivity,
Yeah.
Including issues like mental health matters. Do you think
Yes.
these issues are reflected in the mainstream? Let's say big budget films and big budget campaigns that we see around us today.
I would like to say maybe in the last 18 months, there has been a definite shift, especially where campaigns are concerned. You know, you have leading brands across the world that have really changed their communication. I obviously won't go on to like naming any that have, and that's great. But I feel where cinema is concerned, we still aren't doing enough. You know, I just feel like as a fraternity, our soft power is so much, and there's such enormous amount of change that we can bring. It's definitely happening, but I feel it's a little slow.
Finally, before we go, one of the many changes of the past 18 months has also been the adoption of OTT platforms by both the industry and the consumers. Bhumi, having said that, having these big ticket releases happening on OTT platforms, are you missing the magic of the big screen?
Oh, 100%. I would be lying if I say that I don't miss going to a theater. I don't miss eating like nachos and popcorn and just having that community experience. I miss it so much. Every time they come out with new rules and regulations, I'm like praying and hoping that God, please, I hope they start cinemas. Having said that, I am so grateful to the experience that the digital platforms gave us, and I feel like both these entities, both these platforms are gonna survive together. It's not going to be either or.
Bhumi, thank you so much. Thanks for
Thank you so
joining us
much.
today.
Thank you.